Hi, I'm Rhett with testingtheory.com, and today I want to walk you through 7 strategies you can take to increase the amount of testing done in your organization. The biggest gap that companies face is creating buy-in to do testing. These 7 strategies will help you create the buy-in in your organization so that more people are on board with actually doing the testing. So if your conversion rate optimization or A/B testing or split testing isn't where you want it to be, this may be a good video to help you out. If the organization isn't on board with testing, everything you do is an uphill battle. And so the key is to be able to influence the organization so they want to do testing, they see the value of testing, and they love the data that testing gives. These principles and strategies that I'm going to share are things that I've seen work as I've tried to grow testing inside an organization that hadn't done it, didn't know what it was, and didn't have any buy-in. It's an organization that was large and complex with a lot of stakeholders and a lot of people's opinions driving the business. Even just one of these strategies, when properly executed, can help your company evolve in their maturity and allow them to do more testing and create that buy-in around doing testing. These are the 7 strategies that have worked for me. So strategy number 1 is to partner. And what I mean by this is all too often when we want something to happen inside a company or an organization, we tell them what to do. We want them to see how smart we are. And by partnering, what I mean by that is you really need to listen first. A good partner is one who understands where the other people are coming from. And so when you partner, you have to first listen, understand their business, understand their needs, understand their challenges, understand their situation, and don't come in with a solution of, hey, we test everything, that's the solution. That's not a good partner. A good partner is one who understands how their business needs can be solved with testing. The challenge, though, is most people don't seek to understand first. What Stephen Covey taught was true, that before we seek to be understood, we have to seek to understand. And as we understand the people we're working with, their business needs in context, we're better able to solve those needs with testing. So the next time you're in a meeting, I would encourage you to evaluate whether you are listening more or whether you're trying to talk more. The more that you listen and understand, the more you'll be able to influence people and create that buy-in. Strategy number 2 is teaching and training. When you're trying to create buy-in inside a company, you have to become a masterful teacher of the value that A/B testing can drive. People don't know what A/B testing is. They don't know what multi-variate testing is or split testing is. And you have to be able to teach them why they should be doing it. You have to show them how it can help answer their business needs. The master teacher is one who knows how to use examples and analogies and case studies. The master teacher is one who is able to present with clarity, to build presentations that are compelling and interesting and valuable. The master teacher is one who engages their audience in helping them participate in the learning and not just telling them what they should do. The better that you can teach and train people on the value of doing A/B testing, the more likely you are to create buy-in inside your company. Strategy number 3, proactive plans. If you want people to understand the value of testing, you have to proactively plan out tests and variations to help them see what that would look like. You can't just go around saying, hey, you should test, hey, you should test, hey, you should test. You have to be able to show what it would look like. And to do that, you have to say, here's a location that we need to test. Here are the business needs it solves, and here are the variations we would run to answer these business questions and to gain value. The more that you have proactive plans and that you are presenting ideation in a way that helps them see what would actually be tested, and that includes creating mock-ups, that includes creating screenshots, that includes putting those together in a presentation so they can visually see what that looks like, the more likely they are to buy in to doing those tests. So that's strategy number 3, create proactive plans and help your clients and stakeholders see what those actual tests look like. Strategy number 4 just comes with doing testing well. It's getting good data and good results. The more that you have results that you can show your clients and show the stakeholders the value of what you've done, the more likely those real tangible results are to create buy-in inside the organization. Sometimes you just need that first win, that first test, the first set of data to help people see that there is value in doing testing. When you monetize the value of your results and help them see the long-term impact that a test is having, they are again more likely to see the value and impact that it has on the business, which helps them want to buy into your strategies and the things you want to accomplish with your split testing. Strategy number 5 is to attack multiple angles, departments, and people. And what I mean by this is there are often more people in a large organization that would be willing to test. And so you have to go and proactively find those people who are more willing to test. When I first came to this company that I'm with, there was a lot of people that didn't know anything about testing, and I met with several stakeholders. I would introduce them to testing, I would show them a quick presentation and show them a few examples, and I was trying to find those people that were more willing to do it than the others. I knew that I needed someone who was willing to give me a chance and get a start off the bat. Since there was no testing happening, I had to find that first stakeholder. I knew that I couldn't get data and results unless I had someone actually testing. And so I was kind of scanning a wide swath of people, presenting the value of testing, and just trying to find that first taker. And I did. I found a person that wanted to do testing. They saw the value of it. And so we set up a plan to do monthly testing with them, and we got a lot of great results. And it was those results from that person that allowed us to test, that allowed us to grow inside the organization, because then I could share those results. Hey, look what this department is doing. When the other departments saw that the one department was doing, they were able to buy into it. So the strategy here is to attack multiple angles with multiple people and multiple departments. You have to really search to see who is more willing to buy in to do testing and find those people that are willing. Once you have those willing people, you actually just start testing with them, and that creates the buy-in as it grows inside the organization. Strategy number 6 is to use all your resources. Well, again, when I first came to this company and I was trying to grow testing inside an organization that wasn't doing it, I found after a while that I had an ally in a different department that I didn't even know about. Once I found this person and I realized that that person's goals were aligned with my goals, I was able to work with them to use additional budgets, to use additional funds, and to create success by leveraging this ally. So ask yourself, who succeeds when I succeed? If there are different groups, different stakeholders, different departments even, that can be your ally, that can help with different budgets, help with different opportunities, different funding, those are the people that you want to work with first. And so to create buy-in, you have to first discover who are my allies, who benefits when I benefit, who succeeds when I succeed. By asking those questions, you can then increase your impact and your influence because you're working with those people that already want to work with you. My 7th strategy for you is not so much a strategy, but it's just a recommendation that you have to have patience. As you're growing testing inside an organization or with a client, you really do have to have patience. It takes time. It takes time to get wins. It takes time to build tests over a large organization to help everyone buy in and see the impact of testing. And the buy-in sometimes has to go all the way up the chain. Even still, after years of working with some organizations, they still have upper management that's like, why are we doing this? Why should we do this? And you have to go in and you have to reteach and retrain and re-educate. Even just this last week in one company, I had to do a kind of a training presentation for a large group that didn't really know about testing. And so as you have patience to keep doing these things over and over and over, you are more likely to create buy-in. Don't get frustrated because things are going slow. The organizational change and influence just takes time. And so the patience to see it through in a strategic, organized, methodical way is one of the best recommendations I can give you. So in summary, these are the 7 strategies you can take to influence the buy-in and create more testing inside your organization. First, partner with the people you work with. Listen first. Understand their needs. Second, you need to focus on teaching and training. Help them see the value of testing and teach them the principles of good testing. The 3rd strategy is to have proactive plans. Make sure you're actually creating ideas and showing them what the variations look like so they can buy into the value of doing something. 4th, make sure you're using good data and good results to help them see the actual monetized value of the impact that the tests are having on the visitors and the business. 5th, remember to use multiple departments and people and angles to find those who are most willing to do testing with you so you can create more buy-in by getting those who are most likely to do it with you. 6th, use all your resources. Find your allies. Use the budgets and funds that are there to be allocated to you if you can partner an ally with the right people. And 7, remember to have patience. Patience will get you farther if you just take it one step at a time and don't run faster than you can. So thanks for joining me today. I hope these 7 strategies and tips are helpful as you create organizational buy-in inside your company, as you try and influence more people to do more testing. If you enjoyed the video, please give me that thumbs up. Please like the video. And you can also visit me at testingthere.com if you want to sign up for a free consulting session to talk about some of the issues you're facing, and we'll consult one-on-one on how you might accomplish and overcome some of those. Now it's your turn. I want to hear from you. What organizational strategies have you taken to create more buy-in and influence inside your organization? Put those in the comments below and let's start a conversation about it. Thanks for joining me, and remember that as you employ these strategies, you will get better tests and more conversions with your companies.